Hey there, Papa's Posse. Don't forget about that QR code. Take you to my eBay, YouTube, and Instagram page. Well, welcome back to the channel, Papa's Posse. Once again, it's time for Papa's Comic Books, a little bit of coffee, and more. Today we have The Incredible Crash Dummies. #1 issue, $1.50 back in 1993. What's the president got to do with it? To begin with, he's missing. President of the United States. By Angelo de Caesar, or Caesar, and Bill Valade. Now, before we begin, don't forget this book and others are available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, leave me a comment. Tell me what you want to hear. And let's get to it. Early Sunday morning, Washington, D.C., the President of the United States is out for his usual jog, surrounded by reporters, cameramen, and his elite security team. Mr. President, how do you feel about... Do you really say? When are you going to go to say? What do you think about? What do you plan to do for? Why did you cut? Suddenly, from out of nowhere, a strange, monstrous figure appears overhead. Swish. The president, he's gone. The nation's safety now depends on two great men. That is two people, or that is two guys. Oh, heck, it depends on these two. And gulp, are we in trouble? In Junkman for president. Whoa, relax, Spin. I know you're nervous about the testing these new inflatable safety suits that Dr. Zub invented, but remember, we always have our seatbelts. Slick, you dummy, you didn't give me time to buckle up, and now my inflatable suit isn't working. Well, I hate to break this to you, but neither is mine. Looks like we'll have to part, pal. Crash. Slick, Spin, why didn't you protect yourselves with my inflating suits? We tried to, Dr. Zub, but you know how bad inflation is nowadays. Help us pull ourselves together, Doc. I hate to see my life go to waste. Uh-oh, the red light's flashing. You've got a top secret message coming in. Sorry, boys, you'll have to finish arming yourselves. I have to hurry. What is this strange world where man-made men are demolished only to be put together and smashed again and again? This is Crashtown, USA, town just like any other small town in America, except for one thing. Here, humans and dummies live and work together in harmony. Though, of course, there are occasional accidents. Sorry, I thought you were one of us. But the citizens of Crashtown never lose sight of their job, testing the safety of everything from toys to Toyotas. Now, back to this incredible story. At the heart of Crashtown is the Crash Center, where Dr. Zub's laboratories are located, and where the Crash Dummies are about to take on the most critical job in their artificial lives. Calling Dr. Zub. Come in, Dr. Zub. Yes, I'm on my way. Security here, Dr. Zub. We've got a national emergency. The president has been just kidnapped by some kind of terrible flying monster. A photographer was able to take a photo of the creature. Here it is. Dr. Zub, to security. That creature is a robot, and that means it was built by Junkman. To think that I accidentally helped to create the most notorious force for evil in the world. I was trying to create the perfect robot body, the Torso 9000, but faulty, evil head was mistakenly attached. Yeah, this one must have fallen off its body. And Junkman was born. We finally got our act together, Doc. Now we're all ready to fall down to our job. This is serious, boys. Take a look. Greetings, this is Junkman, and I've just taken over the airwaves for my latest infomercial. I am responsible for kidnapping your president. I did it with a little toy I invented called the Junkosaurus. Half robot, half dinosaur, and totally invincible. Call 1-800-JUNK. Only 6 trillion batteries not included. $6 trillion batteries not included. Get yours today. But fear not, you can avoid the Junkosaurus fury by appointing a new president. Me! Let me show you the improvements I will make. I will turn the Washington Monument into a real work of art. My glorious image will sit in the Lincoln Memorial, and I will issue money with my portrait, not to mention junk bonds. And I'll perform the traditional presidential duties, such as firing the first baseball. Ooh, Casper, and more crash dummies. I feel like I'm watching America's junkiest home videos. Fail to meet my suggestions and you will never see your president again. Boy, I'm glad that's over. Can we watch Crash the Piece Theater now? The country's in great danger, boys. You two may be the only ones who can stop the Junkosaurus. The Junkman is totally mad. I rattle when I think what his reaction will be if his demands are refused. What? Government says no to Junkman? Oh no. Meanwhile, at Junk Castle, the heinous lair of the evil Junkman. I will never negotiate. How can those fools turn down a leader with my nerves of steel and my will of iron? Junkbots. Coming your junkness on the double or twice as fast on the triple. Now that you've seen how I use the Junkosaurus to capture the president, I want you three to handle the next mission. It seems this country values its precious freedom more than its president. Yitch, I hate beings with principles. Well, we'll see how quickly they change their minds when I use my Junkosaurus to take the city of Washington, D.C. And soon, Armin Brokoff, here at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. We are live for the moment. I'm standing on a balcony as a scene from some nightmarish sci-fi movie takes place below me. As you can see, our military forces have no effect on the unstoppable Junkosaurus. The creature is rampaging towards the White House in what may be the final chapter of our nation's history. Oh no. While back at Junk Castle, the victorious Junkman watches. All right, Junkbots, you've toyed with them enough. Time to move into the White House. Now crush those tanks. Oh no. What was that? Where's my Junkosaurus? Got it, Slick? Cool, Spin. Let's hope that Dr. Zub's super electromagnetic bot bagger is powerful enough to pull this Junkosaurus to the Potomac River so that we can sink it. We can always sell it to a nearsighted paleontologist. Hey, we're being pulled by the tail. Oh no. But Jackhammer, we don't have a tail. Not our tail, Pistonhead, the Junkosaurus tail. We're caught. What'll we do? I surrender. Idiots, you're not caught. Just swing your tail and you can fling the crash dummies and their electromagnet. Why didn't you think of that, Sideswipe? There's the word, think again. We're almost there, Slick. Now make a right turn. But the map on the computer screen says to make a left turn, Spin. The computer could be wrong, Slick. It's just a machine. So what? Are you a giraffe? Casper and the Muppet Babies, I think you put too much air in these tires. I feel like we're floating. But Spin, this vehicle doesn't have any. Fwang, tires! Yo, we're gonna crash into the Potomac. Gulp, I hope we don't get Potomac poisoning. Potomac. Slick, are you okay? I think so, but the Junkosaurus is heading back to the White House. We've got to stop it. Hey, Junkosaurus, you can't catch us. Na 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 na. Do you hear that? They're making fun of us. No one says na 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 to the Junkosaurus. Maybe they mean some other Junkosaurus. They mean us. Let's get 'em. It works, Slick. Here it comes. Yeah, and here we go. Kablosh. Heads up, Slick. Help, we're filling up with water. You bumbling bunch of bolt heads, you're supposed to close your jaw before you submerge. Get out of the river and fly back to the Junk Castle this minute. Yes, so Junkie 1. Looks like we've stopped the Junkosaurus for now. Don't worry, boys. We'll have your parts fished out in no time. We failed, Dr. Zub. Would you please hang my head in shame for me? You can be sure that the Junkosaurus will be back. It looks like Junkman really is invincible. He does have one weakness, Dr. Zub. What's that, Slick? His ego. Junkman thinks he's the greatest thing since petroleum soup. Why don't you each show Junkman that we agree with him? Yes, they finally come to their senses and made me, Junkman, the new president. Not only that, they're going to add my face to Mount Rushmore and call it Mount Junkmore. But I'm still not going to release you until I'm sworn in, Mr. Ex-President, in case this is a trick. And if it is, Inauguration Day. My subjects, in a way, it's a pity that you don't continue to oppose my appointment to the presidency. Then I would have been forced to reduce this entire country to a pile of junk, saving you the trouble of doing it for me. For you see, I intend turning the entire world into a junk planet. Well, a junk castle. Hurry, Slick. We've got to finish our job before Junkman finishes his speech. There's the Junkosaurus guarding Junk Castle, and the president will only work if the junk bots are still inside it. Hey, no fair. Tom and Jerry. The master said I could sit in the pilot seat today. Junk bots, look. There's another Junkosaurus standing outside. Maybe that's the Junkosaurus we should be sitting in. But if the Junkosaurus is out there, where are we? There's one way to find out. I'm going outside to see exactly where we are. Hey, here they come, Slick. Dr. Zub's mirror has them fooled. Now's our chance. Spin, hurry. Ha ha, look at those three stupid bots. Wait, that's us, Pistonhead. This is a big mirror. It's a trick. Let's hurry back to the Junkosaurus. Look, it's flying away. Uh-oh. Is that the real Junkosaurus or the one in the mirror? Nice going, Slick. How did you learn to fly this? I took a crash course. Ha ha ha. Now on to Junk Castle to rescue the president. I guess that won't be necessary. Mr. President, are you all right? Yes, I'm fine. But where's Junkman? He's giving a speech at the Mount Rushmore. Then it's time to do some serious junk collecting. There he is. Watch this. And so in conclusion, I say junk today, junk tomorrow, and junk. What? Oh no. We've got him, Slick. I've been tricked, but I'll have to last laugh on who's ever piloting my Junkosaurus. My forearm and fist can convert to a weapon more powerful than anything in the humans have. Bam. Bullseye. Boom. Oh no, something smashed right through our control panel. We're in big trouble. You said it, Slick. Better fix that roof before it starts raining. We're falling to earth. I may as well confess, Mr. President, I voted for the Democratic candidate. There are no seatbelts in this thing. Junkman has a lot to learn about safety, but we'll never get to teach him. Wait, Slick. When you said safety, it reminded me of something. Try and stand up. I have an idea, Mr. President. Do you trust me? Do I have a choice? I have a choice, and I don't trust you, Spin. We're still wearing Dr. Zoob's inflatable suits. Maybe they'll work this time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Crash, boom, shaboom, kaboom. All right, they inflated. Hold on. Tight, Mr. President. We're about to see Mount Rushmore. Here comes the falling Junkosaurus. Let's bounce out of here, guys. I feel like a hero, a meatball hero. Ba-da-ba-doom! Check it out. Debris from the Junkosaurus turned Junkman's head into Mr. Potato Head. And so, the capital I, President rescued from Crash Dummies. Thanks for the medals, Mr. President. Puff, puff. Thank you, and Spin, for saving the Puff, Puff country, Slick. And consider using Crash Dummies as your Secret Service agents. We make great bodyguards, right, Spin? Spin. Don't just stand there, Slick. Go into the pothole and get the rest of me. The end. Well, that was Crash Dummies, issue number 1 from 1993. Junkosaurus, Junkman for President. Hope you enjoyed that quick little reading. And don't forget, this book and others are available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. And please hit that like button, okay? And subscribe. And as Papa and the Dummies always say, what do we say? That was easy. Until next time, Papa is out.